Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're looking at our kind of roundup of our forces or our special forces here in the GI Joe um, series here. Um, so, in 1989, we get a small update for our Tiger Force. So, we get the Tiger Fish, which is our 1986's Devilfish, and then we get the Tiger Sting, which is the 1982 Vamp. So, we have some recolors in that for our Tiger Force, and then we also get additions to our Night Force as well. Okay, so looking at our Night Force here, we have the Night Boomer, which is our 1983 Sky Striker, and then we also get the Night Ray, which is our Moray from 1985, and then last but not least, for our Night Force here, we have the Night Scrambler, which is the 1983 AC or APC. And then we find other forces here that get added on. Now, we're going to get into some more of these. Um, and, some of them I'm not going to have vehicles done yet. So we're just going to get a quick overview of some of these. One of the things I do want to note is we do not have any extra personnel going to Night Force or for the Tiger Force for the 1989 line. So in all, we have one extra vehicle for Battle Force 2000, which is the Pulverizer. Now we've already done stats for that, and then we have the Iron Grenadiers, which has the Darkon's Evader, Destro's Razorback, um, and we've already covered the Night Force. We do have the Asp for Python Patrol. We have the Conquest for Python Patrol, and then we have the Stun in Python Patrol. So all three of those we have done before. Now, Slaughter's Marauders, which is our last one that we really start getting here, we do kind of have stats for this. So the Armadillo we've done before, but instead of having the cannons, they just have the missiles. So those would be our standard um, Joe missiles that I've really started just really saying, hey, they're doing a 70 damage. The Equalizer is going to have two of the cannons that we have from the Armadillo, and then the missiles. And then the Lynx is just the same, uh, for the most part, the same vehicle that we've had before. Actually, I think when you really look at it, that's the main cannon from our shoot. Now my now now my mind is kind of going here. For the Mauler on um, Shears, the Wolverine here. That's the Wolverine body with the Mauler cannon on it. So really, it's the same vehicles, and we're just swapping one weapon system for another. Uh, so there's not much really for me to do with the Slaughter's Marauder. So I'm going to leave those be because I don't think it really pays to redo these. Now I could throw the Equalizer and the links up, and if I do, I think it's just going to be a copy paste, and then just really quick on the weapons. As far as that goes, because the Equalizer, that's really the tank body for the Mauler, but it's just got the smaller cannons. I mean, this is really more set up as a anti-aircraft. And then, like I said, then we have the Wolverine here, and that is the Mauler's cannon. So it's not a lot of change there, but it is a little bit. And I could do the two of them as a single video here. Uh, But the only two that we haven't gotten so far is going to be our Iron Grenadiers, which, Destro having his complex here for doing. We haven't gotten these two. So maybe on Monday or on Wednesday, we'll get the Equalizer and the links done together, and then we'll start working on these two. And that's going to round up our 1989 line here. Um, a little different video here, but I do really want to point out the different forces that we're getting as we go from just the main GI Joe force down to all these little separate things, because it seems like almost as though Cobra itself has split. So you have the main Cobra, and then you have the Iron Grenadiers and all that, and they've split a little bit more. Like they're causing more chaos and more areas, and we need to diversify the Joe Force to go along with it. Now, of course, the reality is they just want to sell some of the vehicles again, but it works. It really does, and I don't have a problem with that. I mean, to say it's we're sublining some of this because we have specialized forces in special areas. That all works well for me in my little monkey brain, and we just kind of go from there. So, with that, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for visiting. It's always wonderful having you here. We'll see you in the next video.